Pre-game show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fan. For tonight's game,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game one of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs stormed through round two, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game one of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Western Conference battles, always fun. This time it's the San Antonio Spurs intent on protecting home court. And of course, they are still without Klay Thompson.
Kevin, his injury is going to cost him a few games, and in the playoffs, that could be devastating.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. Curry and McCaw are the 1 and the 2. And it's McGee in at the center. Here's McCall. He's covered by Ginobili. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Curry against Parker. 6 on the shot clock. McGee a screen. Here's Green. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here for the night. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. You can put coach into that group of experts who think game one is the most important indicator of how a series is going to go. He said to take this opening game on the road doesn't just give us home court advantage, it puts us in the driver's seat from a mental perspective. Well, he's putting a lot into tonight, Kevin. We'll see if they can steal this one. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And here's the fast break. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got his first bucket of the night. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And San Antonio has possession. It's Aldridge penetrating. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Ginobili stays with it. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Green. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
Well, KD is the master of the mid-range. The defense must do a better job guarding him.
Parker passes to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Curry gets the bucket.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Aldridge down low. Guarded by Green. Aldridge's shot is good.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Green, the screen. Curry against Parker, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Spurs. Laverne, he's checked in for Aldridge. Davis Bertans comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Kept alive, McGee. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
And Laverne kicks to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those jams.
On the wing, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 5 points so far.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Durant for three. Another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Oh, and the jam by Laverne.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first one falls.
Well, Kevin Durant, one of the more efficient players that we have ever seen. This guy is a juggernaut by himself on the offensive end. He can score from virtually any spot on the court.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Iguodala in for Draymond Green. There's the pass to Anderson. He dishes it to Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Laverne. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Pachulia. And Laverne gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Durant hits them both. Here's Mills. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Bertans. He feeds it to Laverne. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
There's a good screen. Now here's Livingston. Fires the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us
anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
So for the Golden takes possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Steph Curry. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Gay comes in for Davis Bertans, and Murray's subbed in for Danny Green. And the Warriors also making a change. McCaw's checked in, and the Spurs with some changes. Aldridge comes in for Laverne, and it's White in for Patty Mills. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's West. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. West has got his first points of the game.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hand.
Here's Aldridge. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Livingston dishes to Pachulia. Leonard, he's checked in for Anderson. By Aldridge.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning.
Keep the pressure on.
Livingston with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Iguodala outside. Pachulia kicks to Iguodala. West outside. Poke loose. And here is Murray. Leonard the pass to Gay. Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
McCaw kicks to Livingston. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. San Antonio leading by 4. Now Iguodala. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. West. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. West has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Pau Gasol's checked in for Gay. Ginobili comes in for White. And Tony Parker subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Draymond Green comes in from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Green kicks to Durant. McGee sets the pick for Durant.
Shot anyway.
Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Leonard on the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Durant just inside the line. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from McGee. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Parker. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Parker's got his first points in this one.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Aldridge against Green. Aldridge dishes to Parker. Gasol kicks to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. Bryant on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. And Aldridge slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
The contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio...
And we welcome you. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Skilled tandem of Leonard and Aldridge at the 3 and the 4. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. And it's Gasol at the 5. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Ginobili with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Neither team wants to give an inch. This is fun. Both teams trying desperately to seize the momentum.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And stolen by Aldridge.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
McCaw with the bucket. McCaw has got his first basket of the night.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's Aldridge. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for Aldridge. He's been out of control. A one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way.
And the wide open shot from Green. Trains the three-pointer. Green's got 8 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
Here's Gasol, right through the D for the layup. He has 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
It's Durant on the wing. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Manu Ginobili. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for McCaw. Parker kicks to Gay. Passes it to Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Curry kicks it to West. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Leonard's got the ball. Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. Here's Gasol. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Curry with it. He's picked up by Parker, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Davis Bertans comes in for Leonard. And it's Green in for Tony Parker. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for West. And McCaw is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Warriors trail by 4. Curry kicks to McCaw. There's the dish to Pachulia. The pass to Green. Will it go? From deep, Iguodala. That one's not going to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Laverne, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. San Antonio making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The drive by Green. It's Curry outside. San Antonio with the rebound. And Laverne kicks to Mills. Laverne down low. Pachulia covering. Back to Laverne. Green passes to Bertens. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnover.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Curry kicks to Pachulia. It's blocked. Here's Mills. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bertens passes to Green. Feeds it to Aldridge. Here's Bertans. Pass to Laverne. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to McCaw. On the wing, Iguodala. Looking to end the drought. Dishes it to Pachulia. And it's in there. Pachulia's got his first points of the night.
Well, these interior looks are important for Zaza Pachulia, right? He's showing he's not just a defensive presence, but an offensive threat as well. Exactly the shot they were looking for on that possession. The easy one down low.
And so it's San Antonio in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Let's get about 3 or 4 stops in a row.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Spurs leading by 9 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. Curry and McCaw are the 1 and the 2. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
Parker's checked in for the Spurs. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And San Antonio shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. McGee is screen on Green. McCaw kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Pull up Jay. Durant. That's good. Durant's got 20 points.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Green kicks to Laverne. Outside, Green. Spurs working the ball around now. Aldridge. first one falls for him. A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol's checked in for Laverne. Leonard comes in for Bertsinus, and it's Ginobili in for Danny Green. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Warriors trail by 12. McGee's shot is off.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
And Aldridge slams it in.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
He's so very quick to convert off the miss, and usually with authority.
Timeout called the Warriors. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got them going, guys.
Yeah, and luckily they've got...
Child, please.
You got to love watching Ye just soar through the air. An amazing dunker who just relishes these opportunities.
Green dishes to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 22.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Aldridge misses.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Durant, the pass to McCaw. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Curry outside. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ginobili attacking. It's good. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
McCaw kicks to Curry. And Ginobili pulls it down.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot. And so far, he cannot.
And Gasol slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Curry dishes to McGee. At the elbow, Green. He kicks it to Durant. The 3. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gay outside. The feed now to Ginobili. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Spurs.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMarcus Aldridge.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's the floater, and Green with the lay-in.
Boy, you have to respect how crafty Draymond Green is on the interior. Has the ability to get deep inside and finish with ease.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. Back to Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, it really was. They wanted this home win badly, and they went out and took it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry passes to Durant. Durant with another miss.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Marcus, we saw you take that hit and get the and one going to the foul line. Was that something that was organic, or was that something that Coach said he wanted to see from you?
Yeah, I think, I definitely worked on it. I think I'm definitely, have, I'm more confidence in it now, so, I'll do it more.
Well, congratulations, LaMarcus, on a terrific night. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Doris Burke,